Imagine spending 5 years making a film, 5 years of your life, your money, your soul, and then your own government watches it and orders every single copy destroyed. Not in North Korea, not in 1940, right now, in the last 30 years. These directors were threatened, imprisoned, silenced. Their films were called dangerous, immoral, a threat to the nation. And then, Hollywood gave them the highest honor in cinema. These are the 10 films that were condemned at home and crowned by the world. Before we start, number 1 on this list, the director was arrested the day after filming Wrapped. He accepted his Oscar from a prison cell. Stay until the end. You will not forget that story. Number 10. The Great Dictator, USA, 1940. We start in 1940 with the most dangerous comedy ever made. Charlie Chaplin looked at Adolf Hitler and decided to do the only thing more powerful than a gun. He made him look like a fool. The Great Dictator, a film where Chaplin played both a Jewish barber and a buffoonish dictator named Hinkle. Germany banned it immediately. Spain banned it. Italy banned it. Even in America, studio executives begged Chaplin not to release it. They were terrified of what Hitler would do. Chaplin released it anyway. It became the highest-grossing film of 1940. And the final speech, 4 minutes of pure defiance, is still considered one of the greatest moments in cinema history. Hitler reportedly watched it twice, in private, alone. We'll never know what he felt, but Chaplin got 5 Academy Award nominations. The Dictator got nothing. Number 9. Z. Algeria/France, 1969. In 1967, a military junta seized control of Greece. They banned long hair. They banned miniskirts. They banned the letter Z, because in Greek, Z means he lives, a symbol of resistance. So when director Costa Gavras made a film called Z, a political thriller based on the real assassination of a Greek opposition leader, Greece didn't just ban the film, they banned the director from ever returning home. Z won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film in 1970. It was the first film ever nominated for both Best Foreign Film and Best Picture simultaneously. The junta fell 4 years later. The letter Z was unbanned. Costa Gavras eventually returned home. The film still exists. The junta does not. Number 8. The Official Story, Argentina, 1985. Between 1976 and 1983, Argentina's military government disappeared 30,000 people. Disappeared, that word they invented so they wouldn't have to say murdered. Making a film about this, while it was happening, was suicide. Director Luis Puenzo waited. He watched, he documented, and the moment the dictatorship collapsed, he made The Official Story, about a woman who slowly realizes her adopted daughter may have been stolen from a mother who was disappeared. The military government that would have banned it was gone, but the wounds were still raw. There were people alive who had done these things, walking free, in suits, denying everything. The film won Argentina's first ever Academy Award, Best Foreign Language Film, 1986. The lead actress, Norma Alejandro, had been in exile during the dictatorship. She had been on the death list. She accepted the Oscar standing, crying, alive. Number 7. Kolya, Czech Republic, 1996. Jan Sverák grew up in Czechoslovakia when the communist government decided what stories were worth telling. His kind of story, quiet, human, funny, honest, was not on that list. After the Velvet Revolution freed the country in 1989, he finally made Kolya, a film about a confirmed bachelor who suddenly becomes the reluctant guardian of a 5-year-old Russian boy, a Czech man, a Russian child. 2 languages. 1 home. It sounds simple. It is devastating. Kolya won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film in 1997. Sverák accepted it with his father, who starred in the film beside him. 2 generations. 1 stage. A story their government once said wasn't worth telling. The world disagreed. Number 6. The Tin Drum, West Germany, 1979. Here is where this list gets complicated, because sometimes a film isn't banned by a dictatorship. It's banned by a democracy. The Tin Drum, based on Günter Grass's Nobel Prize-winning novel, tells the story of a boy in Nazi Germany who decides, at age 3, to stop growing. A protest against the madness of the adult world. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes. It won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. And then, in 1997, in Oklahoma City, police raided video stores and private homes and confiscated every copy. A judge had declared it child pornography, a film that had won the Oscar, that sat in the Library of Congress, that had been taught in universities for 20 years, banned in America. In 1997, the case was eventually thrown out, but for 1 year, in one American city, owning this film was a crime. We're halfway through, and I promise you, what's coming next gets darker. We haven't talked about the director who was told, "Make this film and you will never work again." He made it anyway. Stay with me. Number 5. Ida, Poland, 2013. Ida is 80 minutes long. It is shot entirely in black and white. It has almost no dialogue, and it made the Polish government furious. The film follows a novice nun in 1960s Poland who discovers her family were Jewish and that they were killed not by Nazis, but by Polish neighbors. Polish nationalist groups demanded it be pulled from Oscar consideration. They called it anti-Polish propaganda. Politicians attacked it. The director received death threats. The Academy gave it the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film, first Polish film in history to win. Director Paweł Pawlikowski said something afterward that I want you to remember. Cinema is not there to make people feel comfortable. It is there to make people feel. Some people were very uncomfortable. The film won anyway. Number 4. The Secret in Their Eyes, Argentina, 2009. Argentina appears on this list twice because some wounds take generations to close. The Secret in Their Eyes is a murder mystery. But it is really about memory, about a country that cannot forget what was done to it and cannot agree on what justice looks like. When the film was released, it touched nerves that Argentina had spent decades trying to pretend didn't exist. It was controversial. It was political. Several groups called for it to be pulled. It won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film in 2010, and then Hollywood remade it in 2015. With Julia Roberts and Nicole Kidman, the remake made $67 million. People liked it, but film critics unanimously said the original was the one that mattered, the one that understood what it truly meant to live inside a wound that never heals. Number 3. A Separation, Iran, 2011. Asghar Farhadi made a film about a couple getting divorced in Iran. That sentence alone tells you everything. A Separation is not a political film. It doesn't show protests. It doesn't show violence. It shows two people, both good, both trying, destroying each other slowly, under the weight of a society that gives them no room. Iranian authorities were uncomfortable. The film depicts religious hypocrisy. It shows a system that punishes honesty. Several scenes were flagged. Pressure was applied. Farhadi kept every frame. A Separation became the first Iranian film to win the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. At the ceremony, Farhadi said,
"At this time, many Iranians all over the world are watching us, and I imagine them to be very happy."
The Iranian government watched from Tehran. We don't know what they felt, but the film was not destroyed. It survived. It always does. Number 2. Son of Saul, Hungary, 2015. Son of Saul takes place inside Auschwitz in 24 hours. Filmed almost entirely in close-up on one man's face. You never fully see the horror happening behind him. You only see his eyes, reacting to it. Hungarian director Laszlo Nemes made this film in a country where the far-right government was actively rewriting the nation's role in the Holocaust, minimizing it, softening it, erasing it. This film was the opposite of erasure. It was called divisive, politically inconvenient. There were voices, powerful voices, who wanted it buried. It won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. It won the Grand Prix at Cannes. It was called by many critics the most important film about the Holocaust ever made. The government that wanted to soften history watched a film about their country win the world's highest cinematic honor. Some silences are louder than any speech. Number 1, The Salesman, Iran, 2016. And we arrive at number 1, the story I told you to wait for. Asghar Farhadi appears on this list twice. because once was not enough to silence him. The Salesman, his 2016 film, was banned in Iran before it was even finished. The subject matter, a woman assaulted in her own home, and a husband who must decide what justice means, was deemed immoral by Iranian censors. Farhadi smuggled the finished film to Cannes. It won Best Screenplay, Best Actor. Then the Academy nominated it for Best Foreign Language Film. And then, the United States government issued the travel ban. Farhadi, an Iranian citizen, was banned from entering America to attend the ceremony, so he didn't go. Instead, he sent a statement, read aloud at the Oscars, in front of every camera in the world. He wrote,
"Dividing the world into the us and our enemies categories creates fear, a deceitful justification for aggression and war."
His film won the Oscar. He was not there, banned by his own country, banned from the country honoring him. And yet, the film existed. The words existed. The Oscar existed. They can ban a man from a room. They cannot ban what he made. 10 films, 10 governments that tried to say, this story does not deserve to exist. And 10 times, the world said otherwise. That's what cinema does. It survives. It outlasts the people who fear it. It outlasts the governments that burn it. If you watched until the end, you already know which of these films you need to see next. I'll see you in the next one.